local and continental dishes with special services for banquet and buffet. Laundry services are also available. At Ade Super Hotels Limited, you are assured of 24 hours power supply as well as best ever reception that you can imagine. Ade Super Hotels is located at Elisha Road, PO Box 3028, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 0803 440 4358, 034 206 855. Email adesuperhotels@yahoo.com. Website www.adesuperhotels.com. Ade Super Hotels Limited, hotel with passion for maximum comfort.
Third quarter is here. NTA Television College Refield JOS invites media practitioners and non-media practitioners to be part of our short proficiency courses starting from 13th July to 25th September 2026. The college offers hands-on experience on practical training from certified professionals in the broadcast field. The courses will commence as follows: online reporting, digital studio architecture and integration, intermediate camera operation, motion graphics design, parliamentary reporting and judicial reporting. For registration details, course schedules and more information, visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call the following numbers: 0803 383 4343 or 0806 980 9807. NTA TV College Refield JOS, your gateway to media excellence.
On the news tonight, Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa urges traditional rulers on preservation of culture in face of growing globalization and digital transformation. Plus, Ondo State government promotes inclusion of persons with albinism, redistribution of support items and financial assistance. A very good evening to you and you are welcome on the news tonight. Many thanks for joining us. I am Toyin Batire. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has called on traditional rulers to take the lead in preserving Yoruba language, culture and moral values in the face of growing globalization and digital transformation. The governor made the call in Akure at the opening of a 3-day workshop for traditional rulers across the 3 senatorial districts of the state. Ayomide Olowoyo reports.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa emphasized that traditional institution remains a major pillar of grassroots governance, peace building and cultural preservation in Yoruba land. With globalization and rapid digital advancement threatening indigenous languages, the governor urged traditional rulers to take the lead in preserving Yoruba culture and identity for future generations.
I wish to assure you that this will be a continuous exercise to keep our royal fathers always updated with modern trends in their daily tasks of traditional administration. This will give an opportunity for our traditional institutions to mix tradition with modernity.
The chairman of the Ondo State Council of Obas and Olowo of Owo is Imperial Majesty Oba Ajibade Gbadegesin Ogunoye. Alongside other stakeholders, described the workshop as a demonstration of the state government commitment to strengthening the traditional institution in the state.
That after this workshop, there will be a turnaround in our deliverables.
As I came to the throne, nothing like this. So we keep on appreciating you. We are going to learn a lot of security, culture. We are the custodian of culture.
Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Alhaji Amidu Takuro, said with the workshop, traditional institutions will effectively respond to emerging challenges in land administration, security and communal conflicts.
This workshop is designed to equip our traditional rulers with contemporary tools for strengthening royal intelligence toward detection of crime, for enhanced collaboration with the security agencies.
The workshop was with the theme Repositioning the Traditional Institution for Harmonious Communal Relationships, Security, Cultural Preservation and Sustainable Development. In Akure, Ayomide Olowoyo, NTA News.
Now, as part of efforts to promote inclusion and improve the welfare of persons with albinism, the Ondo State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, in collaboration with the State Agency for Welfare of Persons with Disabilities, has commemorated the 2026 International Albinism Awareness Day. The program featured the distribution of support items and financial assistance to beneficiaries from the 18 local government areas of the state. Ayomide Olowoyo again reports.
To commemorate this year's International Albinism Awareness Day, which usually holds annually on June 13, Ondo State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, in collaboration with the State Agency for the Welfare of Persons with Disabilities, provided beneficiaries with 360 sunscreens and sunblocks, cash assistance and medical support as part of effort to promote their health, well-being and social inclusion. Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development in Ondo State, Seun Osamaye, reaffirmed the state government's commitment to protecting the rights of persons with albinism and addressing discrimination against them.
Persons with albinism today have been recognized, identified with, and we have also sensitized our people to show them respect, to show them love, to also treat them with dignity. What government has done again today is to provide them with sunscreens and sunblocks, so that as much as possible, cancer will not get to their skins.
Chairman of the Albinism Association of Nigeria in Ondo State, Ayodele Fagorola, commended the state governor Lucky Ayedatiwa and the ministry for supporting persons with disabilities. He said the initiative demonstrates government's willingness to listen to their concerns and promote their inclusion in governance and society.
Our governor made the promise for us since when he has been deputy governor that he will be answer us any time that we call. Since that time, our governor has been releasing funds for us every year.
Some beneficiaries also expressed appreciation while calling for sustained support and greater opportunities for persons with disabilities.
I thank God, and I'm proud that I'm a person with albinism. And I thank the governor of Ondo State that make this thing to be useful for us.
But we are pleading the federal government of Nigeria and this executive state governor to please look into the aspects of health and also the employment of persons with albinism.
The event also featured the formal presentation of the support items to representatives of persons with albinism from the 18 local government areas of Ondo State. In Akure, Ayomide Olowoyo, NTA News.
As part of efforts to equip youth and women with practical skills for sustainable agriculture and improved livelihoods, the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, has commenced the process of identifying beneficiaries for a specialized agricultural training program in Bolorunduro and Ogbese communities of Ondo State. The program will focus on key areas of agriculture, including poultry production, vegetable farming, integrated farming, piggery, as well as sheep and goat production. Adebayo Jegede reports.
Before the commencement of the training, prospective beneficiaries were invited for accreditation and screening aimed at identifying qualified beneficiaries who will participate in the program, from which 1,020 participants will be selected to undergo the capacity building program.
We had the information that IFA Life ND, they have a program for us here. So that is the reason we invite our people to come and register.
If you can go to my session and you say that I have a lot of fish now and I'm making enough money from me.
We are informed that they'll be capturing, and through this people will be selected. We are fully prepared, we're ready to go, and it's kicking off.
The selected participants will undergo training in various agricultural value chains with emphasis on practical knowledge and skills that can be applied to establish or improve their own agricultural enterprises. The duration of the training will vary depending on the agricultural value chain chosen by each participant.
We give them hand-on-the-job training. We actually make them go through the whole rudiment of the job. We teach them and they practicalize. We make sure they practice. with us before they are established. And even after their establishment, we still mentor them.
The National Project Coordinator IFAD Abiodun Sani, who was represented, said the initiative is designed to equip successful applicants with the practical skills and knowledge needed to succeed in their chosen areas of farming.
They have done so much for them in the community. They have seen their colleagues, their community people that we have empowered. So that's why you can see the turnout of today. And the special category of people that we give attention to are the PWDs. The people living with disabilities. Anywhere we see them, we want to empower them, we want to support them, so that because what we promote in our project is social inclusiveness.
This is the 7th time that the project is doing what we call a recruitment of beneficiaries. It's been done today in a community under Akure North. We are in 100 communities in Ondo State. It cuts across 10 local government areas.
For the beneficiaries, the program is expected to mark the beginning of a new chapter, transforming agricultural knowledge and practical skills into sustainable businesses, employment opportunities, and improved livelihoods. In Akure, Adebayo Jagede, NTA News.
Nigeria has recorded 1,000 confirmed Lassa fever cases and 237 deaths across 23 states and 116 local government areas in the first 30 weeks of 2026. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention (NCDC) says the case fatality rate now stands at 23.7%, higher than the 18.8% recorded during the same period last year. In Epidemiological Week 30, covering July 20 to 26, Nigeria recorded 17 confirmed cases and 6 deaths, a decline from the 20 cases reported the previous week. The new cases were recorded in Ondo, Bauchi, Edo, and Benue states, while one healthcare worker also contracted the disease. The NCDC identifies delayed treatment, poor health-seeking behavior, inadequate sanitation, and low public awareness as key challenges. The agency is urging Nigerians to seek early medical attention, while health workers advised to maintain a high index of suspicion and strictly observe infection prevention measures. You are still watching the news. We will go on a break. It returns shortly.
Third quarter is here. NTA Television College Refilled JOS invites media practitioners and non-media practitioners to be part of our short proficiency courses starting from 13th July to 25th September 2026. The college offers hands-on experience on practical training from certified professionals in the broadcast field. The courses will commence as follows: online reporting, digital studio architecture and integration, intermediate camera operation, motion graphics design, parliamentary reporting, and judicial reporting. For registration details, course schedules, and more information, visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call the following numbers: 0803-383-4343 or 0806-980-9807. NTA TV College Refilled JOS, your gateway to media excellence.
Many thanks for staying tuned. You can also watch the news on these social media handles: Facebook at Nta Akure, YouTube at Nta Akure. Rapid urbanization and limited resources are increasingly creating challenges in project management, with issues ranging from workload imbalance to resource conflicts and over-allocation. It's against this backdrop that the Federal University of Technology Akure FUTA held its 204th inaugural lecture focusing on strategies for effective resource management and improved project delivery, being delivered by Professor Yewale Ojo. Adebayo Jegede reports.
Professor Oyewale Ojo in the lecture titled Resource Leveling and a Legal Guarantee to Induce Effective Project Delivery examined the concept of resource leveling from both academic and real-world perspectives. He explained that resource leveling can help project managers achieve better workload balance, reduce resource conflicts, and prevent over-allocation.
The concept of resource leveling ignites as a strategic tool capable of transforming project outcomes.
The Vice Chancellor of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, Professor Adenike Oladeji, alongside participants, described the lecture as timely and relevant to effective project delivery.
The major thrust of this lecture is leveling of resources. And what does that mean? It means you are not overputting resources somewhere or underputting resources somewhere. What are the resources? You are talking about the time you are spending on it, maybe if it's construction to finish the project. You are talking about money.
It is important, in Nigeria that the policy is established, that you do not lead projects if you are not focused on project planning, managing resources, if you don't present how you are going to manage this project and resources, those kind of projects should not really be kicked off.
The 204th inaugural lecture provided an opportunity for academics, professionals, and stakeholders to examine practical approaches to effective resource management and successful project delivery. In Akure, Adebayo Jagade, Nta News.
Let's now join Inioluwa Edema on Business News.
The Federal Ministry of Finance has directed the National Insurance Commission to suspend the enforcement of disputed recapitalization fees and directives requiring two state-owned insurance companies to transfer their entire fresh capitals into an escrow account with the Central Bank of Nigeria. The ministry also demanded a detailed response as legal justification from NICOM over the assessment of 305 million naira against Nikon Insurance Limited and 375 million naira against the Nigerian Reinsurance Corporation as part of the ongoing recapitalization exercise. In another news, Lagos State has emerged as the biggest recipient of Federation account revenue in Nigeria's first half of 2026, with its receipts rising by more than half in 1 year and pushing traditional oil revenue heavyweights down the ranking. The commercial hub collected 365.78 billion naira in net FAC revenue between January and June 2026, compared with 236.92 billion naira in the corresponding period of 2025. In Akure, Inioluwa Edema, Nta News.
And that's the size of the package tonight. We thank you for watching. Good evening.